Good morning. It definitely feels like fall here. It's all of about 56 degrees. It's a little chilly out here. But today I'm out here this morning. It's actually pretty early. I'm going to try something new. I've seen a lot of different recipes for it. I've seen people talk about it before, but I've never tried it. And my grape arbor has been extremely prolific with leaves. So if you didn't guess it, I'm going to harvest some grape leaves, and we're going to try making some stuffed grape leaves. Now my recipe calls for the grape leaves that have to be brined. So that has to take 3 days. I'm going to pick them today, and hopefully by the end of this week, I will try making stuffed grape leaves. We'll see how this works. I have no idea, but people say it's really delicious. So I'm all for trying something new. This arbor has become a monster. It should not look like this. It has even grown up into the tree there. So I don't think it's going to hurt to have 4 dozen leaves popped off of it. There's a dozen. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I think this is right. I tried to get the most unblemished and really nice shaped leaves, and I think you're supposed to get the biggest. I don't know. All right, so that's 4 dozen grape leaves plus 2 extra, because knowing me, I will probably need a little bit extra. The recipe that I'm using calls for only 2 dozen. I'm doubling this because I don't know. The servings were for 8, and I'm not sure that we're gonna need more, and since this has to brine, I wanna make sure I have enough, because I don't wanna get into this and be like, oh, I need more, and then I have to wait 3 more days. So I thought a little bit more is better, and I'm gonna wash these up, roll them, brine them, and see what happens. Hey Art, hey. I have something new for our...
yeah, I heard someone said you were making leaves.
Yes, Peter was quite horrified. Yeah, this will be a first in our book. Grape leaves.
Although Aunt Laura makes those all the time.
Well, maybe I should consult Aunt Laura.
See
what she thinks. I guess I did it right. We'll find out.
Stuffed grape leaves?
Supposed to soak for an hour. I've never made these before, but that's what they say, so that's what we're gonna do. I am working on finding seeds to replant in the garden. There's a Facebook group for our local area, the 518 area gardeners, and someone posted this really cool chart that someone had given them. And this is really awesome because it has all the weeks from June until the end of September and what you should plant in our area, which I find really, really helpful. So, no, don't take them all out because Mommy has them sorted, okay? We have herbs, and you just took these out of the herb section. So, it looks like pretty much I'm going to be doing spinach, lettuce, and bok choy. So I'm looking for those seeds right now. It says it's too late for carrots here. Right there. August 21st up 28th, no more carrots. Carrots are done. Carrots were back on the 7th, which I did actually plant some carrots there. So we are between the 21st and 28th, so it looks like we're just down to lettuce, turnips, and I probably could do Swiss chard, but I don't think I need any more Swiss chard. And then some spinach. Oh, look what we got! Another baby egg. Our chickens are laying. That makes 3 little baby eggs we've gotten so far.
No,
I think it's
4 baby eggs.
Are we up to 4?
Yes.
Okay, so we got baby eggs laying. The baby chicks are laying finally. Not really prolifically, but that's a start. I found spinach, but I'm still not finding the other seeds here. So I found my seeds. Let me show you guys what my plan is here. Over here, this is where the zucchinis and such were. I'm going to pull this all out. We already pulled out most of it. Pull out the rest of this. I'm going to pull out these sticks. And then I'm going to do all lettuce and spinach right in here. Not sure how far the season we'll have left, how much we'll get this year. But I figured this bed is small enough that I can easily cover it if we get some frost. This week we are in a stretch of low 70s and low 50s, high 40s. That's getting a little chilly. Great for lettuce, great for spinach, but not so good for my other plants. So I'm hoping we're not going to get a too early of a frost this year, because you guys can see, I mean, look at the plants behind me. They're still in their peak growing time. I don't know how I would ever cover these guys up. I mean, they're just so humongous. So, you know, I'm going to try to get this in. At least we can cover this if a frost comes through. My potatoes, though, everybody around me is harvesting potatoes. Mine don't seem to be ready yet. They're still growing a lot. I mean, they're still green and all that. So I'm just letting them go. I don't think they're ready to harvest. Again, I've never really grown potatoes before. So there they are. We're just going to let them sit and let them keep growing. Over here, if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, I actually planted these guys. And we've got our beets here, we've got carrots. They look like they're doing really well. So I'm excited. I'm looking for lettuce, and I don't know. I see some carrots there. I don't remember what I planted in that last row. I might have to go back and look in the vlog. But this does need a little bit of weeding, so I'm going to see if I can get that done too today. See, there's more of these potatoes. I mean, look how healthy they look. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess just let them grow. That's the weird thing, is when you try something new, you just don't know what you sort of don't know what you're doing. But we'll let it be. See what happens. I mean, how much can I ruin potatoes, right? They're underground. As long as the animals don't get to them, I'm good. So I've got a couple different options here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this here or not, but I've definitely got spinach. This is new spinach, and this lakeside is actually old spinach. So I'm going to interplant those. If this doesn't come up, no biggie. I still have the new stuff. And then I'll probably just do a mix of the lettuce. However, this lettuce has been really good this year. This was a gift to me, and this has been really tasty this year. That's all done. I'm gonna have to water this. See if I can give this a quick weeding. I gotta be real careful. I don't want to lose any of the plants, but on the other hand, if the weeds get bigger than the plants, then I'm gonna have problems. So see if I'll give this a quick weeding, see how I can do on it. Things are really dry here. That's gonna be the only thing about starting seeds this right now, is that problem, because, you know, no water, no sprouts. Over here where I planted, having the worst time trying to get stuff to grow here too. Cauliflower, doing great. We got a lot of little cauliflower babies. We got a little bit of lettuce, but I don't know, it's just not, like, this should be all spinach. There's a spinach, there's a spinach, there's a spinach, and then nothing. I don't know. And I've been watering it, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm happy to see the cauliflowers doing really well. They're calling for some rain for us tonight. I think it's because of, one of the hurricanes. But I'm not sure. am hoping. They're saying 60% chance. Seems like lately we've just been threading the needle. It'll be south, north, and south of us, and no rain here. We really, really need the rain. My parents had an issue where their well, the toilet stayed running for an overnight. The lifter valve thingy McBob got stuck and the well was dry in the morning. So they have some problems too. We're really wanting some rain right now. Sounds like Grandma and Grandpa are here. We'll go say hello. Hi! Daniel, what are you doing? You want to try blowing on the bubbles? Ready? Okay, you do it. Show Mommy how you blow.
Oh, wow. Some bubbles came out with that one.
I don't think that was bubbles.
Well, it was bubbles, but it's a different kind.
Here, Daniel. Ready? Good job! Try it again. And these have set, well, they've set more than an hour. I'm going to take them up and see if I can roll them. One batch they said to put in a 1 quart or a quart jar. I did a double batch, so I have 2 quarts, but I'm hoping I can get them all in one, but we'll see. Are you going to help Mr. Daniel? Yeah, that's Mommy's jar. What do you think? Say grape leaves. Okay, let's get going here. That these stay out for 3 days, and then afterwards I will take them and make the rest of the stuffed grape leaves. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave them, probably leave them over here where the kids won't touch them. I'll probably check them because I'm guessing as they ferment a little bit, they're gonna create some gas in there. So I wanna make sure these don't explode. But I'm excited. A little nervous. My kids are all like, why are we eating grape leaves? But you know what? A lot of you guys on Facebook were telling me, oh, you're making stuffed grape leaves. So you guys have all had these, or a bunch of you have had these before. I have not. So this is something totally new for me. But I'm always up for something new. Hi. Yeah, no, this is from Mommy. This is Mommy's face.
Mom, can you read this?
All right. I have to start.
Can you read this, Mom?
Okay, kiddo. You want to read Little Red Hen?
Yeah.
Did we read this a couple days ago? Did we read this a couple days ago? I spent a good chunk of the afternoon working on trying to get the new school planner worked out. Homeschooling saga here. We'll make a quick, long story short. Over the years, I've had a lot of different homeschooling planners, record-keeping books, whatsoever, and some, they didn't work. Let's just put it that way. And for my homeschooling style, I needed something specific. So last year I created my own planner book, and I used that. Well, I need to reprint that for this upcoming year because obviously John has graduated, so he's not going to be in it. And I'm going to put Grace on there, even though she's technically not having to report to the school district because she's not in first grade yet. I am going to keep records on her. So I spent most of the day trying to get that book ready. I couldn't find all the files. I don't know where they went. So I found some of them. But this is what I created. It's just a, I think that's what, 1/2 inch, 1 inch binder here. And just made it a simple title page, threw in the calendar, really helpful when you're going through doing IHIPs. You need to get your dates. And then what I did is I color coordinated these. So I don't know if you guys can see the different colors. These are the different quarters. and I put the kids' IHIPs in here, and then we start out with reading logs. Obviously, John's not going to be here. Peter, Lydia, Mary, we're going to throw Grace in here this time. And then this was just the basic planner that I made. This is for one entire week. Our homeschooling is not, we do usually 2 or 3 really intensive days for homeschooling, but we almost cover everything that we need to cover. So it was easier for me, instead of saying, you know, I accomplished this on this day and this on this day and this on this day, just writing down what we accomplished for the entire week. That worked better for me. So here you write, just check off the days that they are present for school. Obviously June 30th, we weren't doing school right now. So if all the kids were present, you just check those off. And then I forgot to write math in here last year, so I have to add math to that. And I have one section for each child, John, Peter, Lydia, and Mary. That'll change this year. And then we just did that at the end of the quarter. You have quarterly reviews, right? How many days in attendance, and then you break this down. So when I go to do my reports, I can just transfer what's in here to here, and then if I don't have my computer, it's all here, and it's easy for me to type in. And like, here's an example of the reading log here of just how we kept track of everything. And it's just a record for me, but it's a record for the kids too. And that worked really, really well for us last year. So I am going to work on making some flour tortillas. We had barbecue chicken last night that I made in the oven, which was delicious, and we had leftovers. But I thought we'd do some rice. I'd make some fresh flour tortillas and call that, yes, you can help. We need to start out with 4 cups of flour. Okay, so get the 1 cup measure, and then you can put, the things that land on the counter in the afternoon. You can just put 4 cups of flour right in that bowl, and I will grab the vegetable oil. If you haven't made flour tortillas, they are not hard to do. No, please just do all white, all purpose. They're not hard to do, little time consuming. In a perfect world, I'd take a whole day and make a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, please.
Flour. All right, how do they look?
Good. These are going to be
4,
tortillas.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
We're making
12.
tortillas out of these.
They're going to be
Sounds good.
that tortillas.
Okay, it's like a big, huge.
Keep reading.
This one.
Fold it in on itself, honey, like that, and then like that.
And then any way you want. Yum. Don't these look good?
They do.
Only go whole for that. Well,
we
they
just
don't
need to
really
get the
look
lumps.
good right
We
now.
need to get the lumps out. That's why we're kneading them.
Yeah, because
Usually you
all
don't
the
have to
lumps-
knead them.
Someone else came over to help. A little boy over there. He's getting down. I guess he's had enough.
Yeah. When you get older, you can eat it right
He's
now.
going up
Daniel.
and down this chair.
Well, I didn't get around to vlogging the rest of my evening, so we're just gonna end the video here. I hope you guys are staying healthy, having a fabulous day wherever you are, and we'll see you for our next video. Good night.